My hair is getting bigger and bigger throughout this video. Oh dear. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips to create volume on fine curly hair. When you've got fine curly hair like me, it can get weighed down easily and it can be really hard to create volume. But since I've been looking after my curls, I found a few tips that help me create volume on a daily basis and I'm going to share them with you. So here we go. Tip number one is to get your hair cut. Volume with fine curly hair really is down to the cut. While my hair may look like it's very long and all one length, I can assure you I have got shorter pieces, shorter layers all throughout my hair, and this really helps with volume. My hair is actually freshly cut. I got it cut last week, so all my layers have been cut back in. I've got face framing pieces, and that really does help with volume. When your hair is all one length, it can weigh your curls down and the weight of it will literally pull your curls out. So I have a real problem with my top layers. They don't curl as much as the bottom layers of my hair do. So I find having these shorter really helps them to spring up. Even just having a small trim on your hair will make your curls spring back to life. So if you're lacking volume and you really can't get any volume at all, try having a trim. Tip number two is to apply your styling products upside down. I personally always apply my products upside down in the shower, not literally upside down, but like my head is forward like this. So like this. So by having your hair forward, you're allowing gravity to do its job. Your hair is being pulled away from the scalp, so it's not going to stick to your head and be really flat. So you're going to get a bit more root volume by applying products upside down. Tip number three is to diffuse your hair. Diffusing my hair is the only way that I can really guarantee volume. If I let my hair air dry, it goes flat, I get no volume, it just kind of sticks to my head. So I always diffuse my hair, and if you want extra volume, you can diffuse your hair upside down like this. Literally, your head to the side, and this side, and forward. If you want to see how exactly I do that, you can watch my wash and style video and I'll link it somewhere above. If you have already seen that video, then you'll know that my diffuser head is taped onto my hairdryer because it's a great diffuser, but it's not universal, so I just deal with the tape until I get a hairdryer that fits it. Tip number four is to fluff your hair out once it's dry, and only once it's dry. This really helps me with volume. I never used to do this and I wondered why my hair was flat. I used to scrunch the gel cast out of my hair, but I would never properly fluff it at the roots, and this has been a game changer. I'll show you how I do it. So literally just flip my head forward and shake. And then I'll do a little scrunch and flip it up, give it a shake so it goes into the parting, and voila, volume. And you can also use a scalp massager to do the same sort of thing. Sometimes I opt for this because I feel like it separates my curls a bit better, and I'll often have like a hangnail and then it will get caught on a curl and it will break it up. It won't be good. So you literally just go in at the root, give it a fluff, flip your head forward, same thing, voila, voluminous curls. Tip number five is to make sure you're using lightweight styling products. Fine hair can get weighed down really easily, so using heavy butters, heavy creams and even oils can really weigh the curls down and make your curls lose definition essentially. So using things like a lightweight leave-in conditioner or a lightweight gel will really help your curls to stay light and soft and bouncy, and that will add to the volume. Number six is to flip your part. If you're feeling like you're lacking volume on one side, flip your part to the other side, and usually it will give you much more volume. I always have my hair cut in a centre parting, so that means that I can wear my hair in the centre if I like. Just wait for me to find the centre parting. In the centre, or I can flip it to the other side. So the beauty of curly hair, it looks absolutely rubbish like this right now. The beauty of curly hair is that you can flip your parting any way you like, and your curls will pretty much still look alright. So just flip your part and you might find that you get much more volume. Tip number 7 is to use root clips on your hair. I used to use the little metal ones that you can get. I couldn't actually find any for this video, so this is my imaginary root clip, but I'll link some below so you can see what I mean. But I don't use them anymore because I was finding that my parting would go a bit weird. So now what I do, if I feel like I need more volume at my roots, is I use these sort of butterfly clips, and I'll literally, when my hair is probably about 90% dry, I will clip this front part, and sometimes I'll clip this bit as well, the back, just to give me a bit of lift at the roots. But you can also just clip these side bits like this if you've got more clips, and it'll really just give you a bit of a lift while your hair finishes drying. I do this when I'm doing my makeup as well in the morning, so I will literally just clip the front piece of my hair while I do my makeup, and I take my hair out, give it a little fluff, and it's usually all right. It also, I find, helps to sort your parting out. Sometimes my parting falls a little bit weird, so if I gather it all at the front and clip it together, it usually sorts itself out. Number 8 is to break up some of your curl clumps. With curly hair, there really is a balance between volume and curl definition, and often if you want more volume, you have to sacrifice some of your definition, because volume is essentially created by frizz, but it's the functional frizz that creates volume. And I would say my hair is probably about 30 to 40% frizz right now at this moment in time, and that is because I've fluffed it out loads, I've broken up my curl clumps so they are not all stuck together, and they're giving me a bit of lift, a bit of bounce, and a bit of volume. So once your hair is fully dry, just go in and see if you've got any big curl clumps that you can break up. Here's a good example. So this is quite a big clump, but you can see that it can quite easily turn into two. And again, so this piece here, if I break this up, it's going to give me a little bit more volume. So sometimes we do have to sacrifice definition, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Number 9 is to sleep with your hair in a pineapple. The reason that sleeping with your hair in a pineapple helps to create volume is because it's literally pulling your hair away from the scalp. So it's giving it a bit of lift, and if it's sat there for 8 hours, it's going to give you some great volume. If you've already seen my sleeping with curly hair video, then you'll know how I pineapple my hair. This isn't necessarily how I do it. There are a few different ways that I use depending on my hair cut at the time, depending on how long or short your hair is. So I'll leave a link to my sleeping with curly hair video here as well. So the final tip is to clarify your hair, and it's something that I would recommend doing if nothing else is working. I find that because I'm following the curly girl method, I'm not using sulfates, silicones, drying alcohols, any of those nasties. So sometimes my hair can get a bit of build-up, so clarifying with a sulphate shampoo can help to remove the build-up and kind of give my hair a reset and give it a new lease of life. So if nothing else is working and you're following the curly girl method, try clarifying your hair. So there you go, those are my top 10 curly hair volume tips. That is a tongue twister if ever there was one. I really hope you found the tips helpful, guys. Let me know if I gave you any new tips and tricks that you're looking forward to try, or if you try any and they work for you. As always, if you like the video, please feel free to give it a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you soon. Bye guys. Whew, I'm out of breath.